everybody? It's JD, aka Raging Cajun, coming to you with the first episode. And I just want to thank everybody who's tuning in and catching the rewind. So today I'm going to have my brother in arms, the Barry White of the community. I had to tell him that. I haven't told him that I was going to call him that, but he has the sweetest voice for the mic. And one of my homies, you know him, you love him, I love him. We got Steve, aka Hip Hops and Me.
What is
What,
going on, brother?
what's up, brother?
Nothing much, dude. Hey, I think we are not on the air on live through YouTube
Oh,
yet. So because I'm in the group chat. I don't see anything. Could it be wrong or could I be
oh,
right? Yeah, no,
something might be
I'm
wrong.
wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. What
Ah,
is going on? You know what? You had another picture there, dude. So I was like, I went on that one.
ah,
See, these are the live mistakes that you guys make. That
okay.
this guy makes. Thank you guys, dude. Thank you, Joe. JD. See, we were talking, and look who messed up.
No, I don't know. I don't see anything on there,
No,
though.
no, you're good. We're. I think we're in.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We are in a different. We are in a different group chat, my brother.
Probably the first one.
Yeah, we're in the first one.
All right. Do you have it on there? I'll just exit this one and go on the other one.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, because the others are in here, and I think they're moving in now. Let me see.
Okay. Here they come.
All right.
Yeah, I see two people. All right. Hey guys, sorry for the little error. Little difficulties here learning how to do this. So I want to say thank you everybody who tuning in and checking out the rewind. New to YouTube, so I do apologize for that. This is Comic Treasures. This is what I wanted to do for the channel to get to know all my family members in this community. So we have Steve, Hip Hops and Me, and we're going to get to know him a little bit better and see what he likes. So, Steve, welcome. I appreciate you joining me.
Thank
And
you, brother. Thank you
how's
for
your day
having me.
going so far?
It's been good, man. It's been good. Weekend's been good. The week's been good. I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad here to be chilling with you, man. Going over some comic treasures, man. We got
Yes.
to find that X marks the spot right there. To your heart.
Yeah, definitely. I always wanted to see, when you were a little kid, the stuff you had and the stuff you ended up reacquiring when sometimes your mom or dad gets rid of the stuff and then you just
Hmm.
miss that stuff. Like there's a couple of things I have that I've had for, about over 10, 15 years and there's stuff I picked up at a Comic Con and it just means something to me. And
Hell yeah.
I always wanted to see the community with that stuff. So like I want to do my from my wife, I wanted to do this. So, what you got, Steve, to show us right now?
Oh man, there's speaking of Comic Con, man. Comic Con was just like the best time. I'll go with round one, man. As like a more of a toy collector, man, I used to follow a lot of different toy companies, still do, like Tomonashi Nations, Mezco, and I got this Punisher. Now it's not the OG Punisher, but they redistributed it in like a tactical suit. But
Nice.
it comes with mad accessories, dude. It's like they're like very limited. There you go. There you go. There you go. Welcome, people.
Whoa,
Welcome.
welcome everybody. Sorry for the
Muchos
little error
gusto.
I did.
No, no, man, no, no. These are the issues with Streamyard. Yeah, we got to blame Streamyard. That
All
duck up
right.
there.
Well, we got to say hi to the community. What's up, Sheena? Thanks for jumping in. We also got, we got Sith Lordy.
Oh yeah, everywhere and anywhere, man.
Again, sorry, guys, learning how to do this. So, thanks for your patience, guys. We got Steve showing off his stuff right now. He
Yeah,
just
man.
busted out his first one. So,
Yeah, man. We came right out with Mezco, man. Mezco.
where did you get that? Like, what year did you get it?
Let's see. So I hadn't been back to Comic Con in a while. This is probably like the first one where no, the second year. So second year I would have met Ian. And That's where I started to get hooked up with a little more Mezco action because they were more detailed. and I just started learning the tricks and trades, like where to go on the floor, so where I didn't have to maximize like running time or anything like that. These are the things that like you kind of pick up after a couple Comic Cons. Like the best parts of that is because if when you go, you can miss out on everything if you do
Yeah,
not know the floor plan, if you do not know where you're going, you're gonna miss out on tons of stuff, and I think that ruins the experience. Yeah.
that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
So when you did your what did you collect like back then when you first started, like on the cons?
Um, I still did like a couple toys and things like that, but they were just very little things. Like I wasn't like really too involved just yet. I was going like to help my friend, so like I was grabbing bags and we would go. But he like there were certain things that he didn't really like that I didn't or that I didn't personally like. I'm like, I would rather save my money for that. But
Yeah,
then
me too.
after you get into collecting and you start to do a little more and you start to buy more and you start to see more things, bam! What's up, Growth
What's
Cracking
up,
Glenn?
Glenn 2K12? Thanks
Yeah,
for joining us, man.
yeah, man. Good to see you, brother. So once you start like collecting more, I mean, the habits become a little more like I think if you go into Comic Con and you look at their thread on Facebook, man, with their exclusives, they're constantly lacing you with what's going to be coming out, and you can easily be going in, you know, $2,000 deep. Like you know the drill, bro.
I
You
know
know the
the drill,
drill.
dude.
Yeah,
Back in your back in my day, when I first started, where you can go to Comic Con, you could just go and buy the ticket that same day.
oh yeah. See, I was too late for that. So.
I miss those days. Now it's the online, and there's no way I can do that.
Oh no no no! We're gonna change that, bro. We're gonna change that. Oh,
Oh,
something
something wrong.
wrong.
Thanks for making it, brother. Uh, technical difficulties. My bad. I'm learning YouTube. I know how to talk. I just try to do the broadcast. I think I did it wrong. So thanks for finding us. My apologies, panel. I mean fans. I totally messed up there. So my bad.
It's all good,
Um,
bro. It's all good.
so let's see your first item again, Steve, so we could
Oh
show
yeah.
the
So
people.
so first item would be Mezco's tactical suit Punisher. Um, dude, gotta love Frank Castle. This is amazing. These figures are 1/12 scale. They have weapons and accessories. I don't ever open the bag, or when if I do, I'm like, oh man, I this cabinet only gets so many, dude. Like so, the ones that are a little more expensive, I try to keep. Oh, yeah. All right, Sheena, that's all
And
good,
thanks for
girl.
coming in. I appreciate you. Much love, girl.
But
I'm the same way. I don't open them. I keep them sealed.
yeah.
Uh, I like for me, one of my Comic Con ones. I'll show you right now. Is actually the last one I did. I picked up the Blackest Night Green Lantern set.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
this is
amazing,
the
bro.
orange one. It's limited to 1,500. I had to go like every day to get it. They started off with the green one, and then it went to different colors. But the green one I think was maxed out at 3,000,
Yeah, yeah, that's
and
sick.
they had to do the ticket thing. So you had to pull the ticket from the bag, and if
Oh
it had a certain color, you won. And my boys, just like you in the herd, man, you guys all win, worked it together. We all worked the same line, got in the same line, and then we were just figuring it out. It's like, dude, which one is it? It's the blue one. They said, oh,
yeah,
it's the blue figure. That's the yellow one. It's fitting
yeah.
me. I think this is day 3 right here, and I think the red one was the last day. I can't remember exactly what day, so I can't remember. And then that's the hardest one to get.
Oh, the
But
red one. Oh yeah,
yeah, dude, I haven't
that's
opened
so
them.
dope.
Still in the bag. But you can see them on the side. I
Yeah,
kind of old school, don't open them. Don't,
yeah,
don't, don't,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
do
yeah. Yeah. Your parents would tell you, that costs a lot of money, but in Spanish. So,
Yes,
and that was hostile. You're like, okay, okay,
that's my brother.
disculpe, disculpa, lo siento, mama. You know, but for, yeah, the dude, my man Glenn has those omnis on lock,
Oh,
dude.
sick. I'm gonna have to
Omnis
see that.
unlocked. That
When
that
you got to show that off, man, I'm gonna go on your page and check for that.
yeah, it's like a library, bro.
So what else do you have for us
All right.
today, Steve?
So we're gonna go with number two. Number two is a good one, man. Um, as I started collecting, so when I came back to collecting, it was more like pop oriented.
Okay.
Because I had been burned out for so long. I'm like, I didn't get into figures until after pops, because
Oh,
they
okay.
had this huge wave, right? They had this huge wave where they were making everything, and Frankensons. For those who are in Southern Cali, you guys know Frankensons is the place to go if you want to get toys, you want to get comics, you want to get pins, you want to get art, you want to get absolutely anything. It is an
Yeah.
amazing trip. Take it, do yourself the favor if you've never been, and if you're a collector, go to Frankensons. It's a great experience. Have lunch there, and just do the damn thing. But the good thing about Frankensons too is that they did have signings, real intimate signings with comic creators, and they had Stan Lee, and this was the last year, the year before he had passed. But I had gotten this Spider-Man,
Oh,
that Spider-Man Japan, the Japan release, the glow in the dark, and it glows white. Uh, and I got it signed. I got it COA'd right there, the sticker in the front, right over here, right
oh,
over
that's
there.
nice.
And then I went to I went to get two, so I went got that one too, you know just to make sure,
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Especially that
dude.
Stanley autograph too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
had
that's
it gold
cool.
for his eyes. It's already lighting up, man. Look, I had it in my ring light, and it's like I'm taking it in the. But yeah, this was dope too, man. This was a great experience. 70 Omnis, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
dude, that's
dude.
what I want to be. That's the level I'm trying to get on,
That's a different level right there.
man. But yeah, man, being able to talk to Stan Lee there at that point in time, he was kind of like, not too much into conversation. He talked to you a little bit, and like he had to go on to the next and on to the next.
Yeah.
But it was great to like thank him for like everything he's done in history, right? Like it's revolutionary. It's something that can never be replicated.
No,
You know,
totally. Meeting the man, Stan the man was amazing. We were probably at the same spot at the same time. Uh,
dang, the old location, right?
yes, because I
Yeah,
met him twice there, and the first time I ended up getting a poster signed by from a D23 poster.
yeah.
My wife gave me for my birthday, and I had him sign that. And then the second time, I got my Amazing Spider-Man 300 signed by him.
Oh,
So that was
nice, dude.
like
Yeah,
meeting
we were
him.
probably there, man. See,
Yeah,
we're
the second
re-
time was like, let's go, move
yeah,
along. I
yeah.
saw
That
him
was
like,
it.
I just said
Yeah,
thank you, and I go, "You're the man, Stan. Thank you. I appreciate you." And then
yeah.
you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, nodded his head and was like, "Mm,"
What was that? That Spidey one was an exclusive, or where did you get
Yeah,
that at?
dude, they limited this to it's a chase, so it's limited to 1,000 units, and
Nice.
the chase is the glow in the dark, man. So very rare. I had a ton of pops, dude. I had like Bob's Big Boy. I had all the heavy hitters. I had Planet Ardley, Vegeta, Hollow Mall, and I sold everything just because like they don't do anything. They just sit there, and I just started to, oh dang, I just started to, collect more as far as like stopping pops, and was looking at all these figures because there the one year that I did go with Ian, he went to Sideshow and got that gold Stormtrooper,
Uh huh.
and he had got a Mezco figure and something else, and he was showing me his stuff. I was like, oh dude, I didn't know about Mezco. He's like, yeah, he's like, you should go there. He's like, they got some good stuff. And then that's when it all went down to shit, man. And he got me into that. I saw Tomiyashi Nations because I do SH figure arts as well,
Oh,
and
okay.
so I was all about that. But then looking, they were like right next to each other. You know the floor plan. It's like
Yep.
Tomiyashi Nations, and then it's Mezco, and then
Yep.
it's NECA. So I
And
mean,
you got
it's like
Mattel on the other side.
yeah, and then you got a steel chair waiting for you. It feels like
Yep.
you went through Royal Rumble, dude, because it's
Yep.
like you're going through all these like these booths, and you're like, I want that, I want that, I want that. But yeah, man, that's what got me more into figures. Ian having those little trinkets, dude. He was like, oh, I think it was the year Miles Morales Mezco came out, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I think he missed that one, but he got the what he wanted was gold Stormtrooper, and that looked
Oh,
dope because it's like fully articulated, but it's like 12 inches. And for me, like, although they're dope, sideshow's dope. I like their hot toys are amazing. Uh, the 6 inch figures are better because they don't necessarily need to be statues or anything like that. Like, and they're easier to lug around.
that's cool, dude. I was there with the Mattel one with the King of Grayskull around that time.
Oh yeah,
So I did
yeah.
get that. I have that in my storage, so I couldn't bring that out. I was trying to go look for it, but it's buried in boxes right now. Because my room, our office, we made into our collectible section, and
Yes.
throughout the place, but we didn't have enough room to put all the stuff until we buy a bigger house, like Justin says.
Yeah,
Birthday
you got to buy
comment.
that bigger house.
Got to buy that bigger house to get that stuff out. But I'm loving all your stuff. What else you got there, buddy?
All right, let's go number three, man. Number three would have to go with, like I said, man. Even before like reading comics in '94, I didn't really read. I wasn't a fan, but I would always watch anime, so I was more anime centric than like comics. Right? I bought comics just for the covers, and I was like, "This is the number one." Like this is in the '90s. Now we look at it and they're like, "There's too many of those, dude. You got nothing's kidding." But I got this SH Figure Arts Goku.
Oh,
Um,
that's sick.
yeah, dude. And this is let me go ahead and move this guy around. And this is from the Sane the epic Sane Frieza, the standoff, man. Frieza versus freaking Goku when he made that mistake and killed Krillin, dude. It's over with, you know?
Dude, I like the detail on that baby, man. That looks sick.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and pull this guy out. Get him some air, you know? There is a lot of details, man, and even in Bandai with and Tomoyashi Nation, man, they really take the time and detail. They are a little more expensive, you know, but I think for the money you're paying, I mean that's you're paying for premium, and I think that's why you're getting those accessories, those different accessories. You got different like face plates and hands. I mean, look at this straight. I mean, if this wasn't straight from the
I,
manga, dude,
yeah, that's straight from manga right there, man. That looks
and
sick.
let me see how I pose this fucking guy, dude. Like back in the day, man. I mean, like I think this is where what makes figures a little bit better because there's you know there's ACBA photography. Not only that, but like they you can move them differently. You know, like you don't necessarily have to keep them like that. Like imagine that. Imagine him coming like right at you,
That
like
looks
just
cool.
ready to hit you, like ready to hit you five between the eyes, bro.
Not like
You
the old
know,
days where it's like die cast and all they do is stand.
yo, my man Kirk, he came in the right times. My man Kirk,
Oh, what's up? Welcome to
comics
the
on the
chat, brother.
mind, brother. My brother, dude. Our brother Kirk loves himself some anime too. You know,
Nice. Just in
yeah. Look at him.
time.
He just hit a kame, kame. Ah, what would you guys do
Ah,
if I just freaking hit it? Fucking hat flies off. Go blonde.
that
No,
is
that's not
sick,
real,
bro.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
No,
yeah, man. I mean, figures for me. This was a love before comics, dude. I was mad into like GI Joes and like I had old school GI Joes, dude. I had the Motus, I had Star Wars, and I wasn't the type of kid that played with them so crazy, man. Like I was just more, like I didn't want. I knew there was value there. I mean, and so like
yeah, totally.
the most that I would play with my freaking figures, dude, like just with the freaking ankle, dude. Like nobody plays with their fingers like that, dude. But I
Most
thought to
people
myself,
do.
yeah, no, like right now, people in the chat are like, dude, he doesn't know how to play with toys. He's
I
grabbing
was
them by
old
his
school. I would
ankle.
bang them.
Well, and that's what they're meant to. They're like now I do. Like I pose the ish out of them, man. I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I'm not like these like greats that do like epic photography and stuff like that, or that collect. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I'm
But
more of the person that collects now. Like the
yeah,
comics, I still read. I have to read them. I just love the smell of them. But toys, the only one I do have open is my old school Jetfire and my Optimus Prime.
oh yeah, dude,
Everything else is sealed
classics.
unless it's a statue. Like a statue, I let them breathe. They have to come out and just be
You got
display.
to admire them. You got to admire them, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
They're meant to be admired, but I don't totally knock anybody that doesn't open their stuff because I used to be that way. I was like, oh, I don't want to open my stuff. I still got them in bins, but like if I had like a room full of Detolos, dude, and like a room to put like dioramas and stuff like that, I'd have this place like a museum, dude. It would
Yeah,
be
same here,
full of
brother.
toys. Like in the other room would be like comics and video games. Like there's just
Yeah,
too much to keep up with, man. But that's the reason why you collect, man. And it's the difference. You know, like the difference. We all collect comic books and shit like that.
Yeah, dude. I had the
Yeah,
same thing, dude. I would do the same thing. This one room would be just figures. My next room would be just all comics.
yeah,
That would be like the way to do it.
and statues they break the bank too, and but they also like they're also heavy to move, dude. You know,
Yeah.
like one if I did get statues, there's a Japanese company that does like they did a Naruto scene with the first Hokage versus Madara.
Uh-huh.
And he has like they both have their animals, you know, like they're doing freaking the dragon, the wooden dragon, and then Madara has his the
Oh,
nine tailed beast. It's freaking epic, but the details in it, it's amazing. But you just don't have the money for that, man. And then they're heavy, like with these Tolofs, they could break, and you could hear
yeah.
one
That's
like
a
eventually the glass is gonna give, right? So
yeah, but that's a different level of collecting right there, man.
yeah, that's like gem mint, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I
Gem
do want to
mint
get
level.
like the sideshow gambit. My LCS said she ordered two because she know how much of a fan I am. So she put one aside. She's like, you can drop off money, week to week, and then by the time it comes out, it's yours. So I was like, oh, so that might be my
Oh
first
yeah.
big statue purchase.
Okay.
Like if I had some when I was a kid or throughout my teens, I would
Sure.
get like a little statue. But I'm going big boy right there. Just I think that's the only big boy I'm gonna get.
That's it, man. You got to get your favorite, man. If you get your favorite, and that's it, you could just admire it. It's that one and done statue, and then you can look for other like Raging Cajun, Gambit like action figures and stuff like that, dude.
Yeah,
Keep
for
it
sure.
classic.
But I don't want to go down that black hole. I'm gonna stick to comics from now. The figure part,
Yeah.
it is amazing. I love the way they look now. I actually picked up the Transformer RC
Oh,
because
nice. Yeah,
they
yeah.
never
That one
had it.
looked dope.
Yeah, they never had it when we were kids. So I was like, oh, I have to buy it. And my wife's like, you gonna get into toys, action figures again? First she would say toys. I'm all action figures, and I was like, no, just this one.
Yeah,
And the Jetfire because Jetfire looks exactly like the cartoon now.
they're
I was
not
like,
dolls.
yes, you gotta have them. They weren't like it looked like Robotech back
Yeah,
then. He just did a Robotech and painted it. I'm all, you can't do that.
yeah.
I go, let me have that. I'm gonna get that one. And she's like, all right, you're funny, but go for it, have fun. So those
And
are the
then
two figures I have from current stuff, and a couple of Funkos. But like my friend is the one that gets on those Funko.com, and I don't know how he wins, but he just wins them. But
oh
like
yeah, like waffles and stuff like that.
yeah, like he gets pulled his name out, or if he
Oh
jumps
yeah,
on to buy, he gets it. I don't know how he does it. And
yeah.
I'm like, do you have a robot? And he's like, no, I don't have a robot. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I go, all right. So I have
Yeah,
like
no, that fool has a
maybe
robot.
like six. Yeah, that guy's. I call him the Magic Man when he does that stuff.
Yeah, that's a Midas touch right there, bro.
Yeah, but like other stuff I wanted to show you is my side also on some
Oh yeah, let's
comics.
see it. Let's
Uh,
see it.
this one actually was a birthday gift from my best friend Ramon. He gave me this like 10 years ago. Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Oh
It's all
yeah,
about.
9.8 baby. First Gambit. Bam, right there, dude. That's sick.
Well, we got the argument first cover appearance
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
his annuals debated that it's his first appearance and this. So back then, this was his first appearance.
That's fire
So
though, bro.
yeah, so this is like one of the treasure books I have that I will never get rid of. So this is like what I wanted to cover and what you're helping me with, and I'm loving it because I'm getting to know you better. I'm getting to see the other side because I know you jump on your channel all about the comics, which is great. I love it, but I want to see the other side, and I'm getting that. So this is great. This is where I wanted to see.
Oh yeah, man. I'm pulling all these figures out, dude, and freaking have nowhere to go, dude. I'm all stuck.
Yeah, dude, show me another figure. This is bad. This is
All
bad.
right, man. So dude, like my grandmother's, I used to go there every summer, like probably like when I was like 12, 13, 14. And where everybody would say like, "Hey, yo, I'm a Street Fighter guy." Like we used to have this place, this liquor store. We used to call it the Chinos. You know the reference, and and at that place they had King of Fighters in '94,
Oh, okay.
and
I remember that.
yeah,
I
and
used
we
to
used
play.
to and
Yeah, I love that.
SNK used to have the soccer game, everything. So we would
Yup.
go there in summer. We would round up quarters. We would play. But Terry Bogard, man, is
Oh,
one of my favorite fighting games for King of Fighters. But there's a Storm Collectibles, and this yeah, I just posed my shit, dude. Like this anatomy, dude. So this would be like how you would use a roundhouse kick. You know,
yeah.
you would block your face. You always want to block the other side of your face. This is for balance, and then you would have a slight bend for a roundhouse kick. If you were to do like a side kick, you'd have your the back of your foot would be bent this way. You'd have it more like that, right?
That
Like
is cool.
so. But yeah,
It's like
man.
the video game.
Yeah, and yeah, right. Banaku, so like they also come with stuff. They come with like little hair pieces, like the
Oh
wind
wow.
effects. They come with three different heads, a grip of hands. They also come with the effects, dude. Like so, you got like
Oh,
like
that's sick.
the burning knuckle, right there. You
Oh
got the
man, you
crack
make me want to
shot.
play the video game again.
Yeah, dude.
That is cool.
Power wave. Um, but yeah, dude, this is one of my figures, and part of the reason why too is because like the anime knows, and like again, we're talking about anime, right? Back then I didn't watch too much as much anime as I would have wanted to, but they did make anime movies for Fatal Fury,
Oh
and
really?
yeah, and those were dope, dude. Those were really really dope. You got to see like character building for Terry Bogard and Andy Bogard and Joe Higashi, but the cartoons were dope, dude. The movies were really really dope. They
Oh, I gotta
showed
check
a
that out.
lot of cameos for the game. um and dude, just true to the point, dude. Terry Bogard is a badass, man. You see all
Oh,
his moves, you see him reach to the limit, and come up with a new technique.
are they like
uh
on videos or are they busted on Netflix or anything?
they're on laser discs. They were on laser discs back
Oh,
in the
okay.
day, so I'd have to look for them, but I think you could find them on YouTube. You go on
Okay.
YouTube and you put in Fatal Fury, they'll have the first movies with Geese, um and then the second movie is with Krauser wave, you know.
You got that down.
Yeah, and then he's all Abogisha, and he's just,
Yup.
oh dude, I could hit that like those Japanese terms, because when you watch it in like English, I'll say like with Fatal Fury, it was dope in English too, but like hearing it in Japanese, like burning knuckle, but it's like banaku, like it takes me back to being a child playing at the
Yeah.
video games and just talking shit to my cousin, whooping his ass, and him getting mad and throwing a fit and walking out of the liquor store crying, having to tell my grandma, hey,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do?
What can I do? ¿Qué puedo hacer?
Yeah. That's word for word, my
Yeah.
brother JD. That's exactly what I told my grandma. ¿Qué vas a hacer? You know. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
man.
I love that figure. That's sweet.
Yeah, and they're they're not really, they are a little more expensive. They come from like a Chinese company. They're Storm Collectibles. They do their lines that they have. Me too, bro. I don't even watch it in English. Never in English. It's like
No.
when somebody tells me that, I look at them like, no. Like he doesn't say believe it in the Japanese version of the cartoon, not one bit. But in English, they believe it. You're like, you better get out of here. You better believe I'm gonna slap you upside your face if you say that one more time. Uh, Japanese anime should be watched in subtitled, dude. Get to
Yeah.
love the culture, get to love what they've put out, respect what they put out, just like you would with comics, right?
I
Like
definitely
that's
agree with
why
that.
people don't go digital, right? Because they
Yeah.
respect the history of it. So you gotta like same thing, bro. Like I feel the same way. I don't fuck with English. There's only certain English animes that I'll mess with, and that's because I've seen it. Like in like JD, like back in the day when they did Dragon Ball Z, they did it in Spanish on the Spanish channel.
Yeah.
Senor Piccolo. That's why I always come up with that. Senor Piccolo. Uh, and I used to watch it in Spanish, and I thought it was dope. But when I watched it in Japanese, I was like, "Oh man, his voice is dope. Goku's voice is
Yeah.
dope." Then you get it in English, and Like same thing. I think that cartoon will never fray from anywhere. You could play it in any language and it would be the best. Um, Same with Fire Force. Oh, Glenn,
Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for
much
jumping
love,
in,
brother.
brother.
Get some rest, bro.
You relax, brother. I
He
appreciate it.
he's on the other side of the pond, man. That boy is
Yeah.
dedicated. Um, yeah, baga baga. But yeah, man. Like so for me, like I said, I love comics and I love reading the stories. I'm more into that now, but it's hard for me to pull away from toys, man. Oh, what's up? What's going on,
Hey,
Fable? You just
brother.
missed station, bro. You just missed three
Station right
three
there.
banger toys, man.
Yeah.
My man Fable collects toys too, bro. Like
I know he got me into that RC, man, the Transformers, and trying to get out of it. And I see all his posts on Instagram.
hashtag blame
Fable.
Fable.
Yeah.
Hashtag blame Fable,
Transformer
man.
guy, source Morbius comics. That's
Oh
another
yeah,
Transformer
dude.
person. Every time you see theirs, man,
Yeah, dude.
try not to look at their page too often.
Man,
That's
just
a sick one. But like what you're talking
boxes.
about on the animation stuff, like I seen Ninja Squirrel
Hmm.
and like Street Fighter because I was a big Street Fighter fan, and Ninja was in, I think it was Japanese, so I watched the subtitles. But when I saw the English version, it lost its charm.
Yeah.
So it didn't have it just the way you're talking, and I need to hit that more than more that you're showing me all the figures and it's getting me into wanting to watch more and more. So that's kind of cool, dude. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, man. It takes you to a different. I mean, I think as a child, dude, you got so much influence, dude. I think we're 80s babies, so there was so much going on. There was good music, there was comic books, there was movies that were coming in, like revolutionary movies, like horror flicks, action, everything, you name it. There was just an influx of things, man. And then if you were fortunate to watch anime, like like my cousins got me into a lot of things like that. My cousins that live in Vegas now, that lived in LA, dude. They were DJs and they got me into hip hop, and then we were watching anime and stuff like that, and it was just dope, man.
Yeah, those are the years. Because
Nah,
I'm
man.
the same way, dude. He's bowing down to you, brother.
Nah, man. Nah, never that, Fable. Never, bro. You got your own stack of figures, man. I bow to you, bro.
Dude, he has a great collection. And I'm
Yeah,
still
man.
looking for that Jetfire Fable. So if I find it, I got you, brother. I
Yeah,
know
man.
he saw it and he's like, "Oh, I need that one." I'm like, "I'm gonna look for it. If I find it, I got you, brother. I got you."
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but like back in the days, like I was gonna show you my first like comic that I actually did with the trade. I bought it one of those Marvel packs
Yeah.
that had the hologram Spider-Man Venom, and
Yes.
back in the '80s, it was like worth, I don't know, like $200. And I was just, hey, I went in with my brother. So I do thank my brother for teaching me how to buy two comics, one for a read and one you keep aside just in
Yeah.
case, because he was all about the money. He's all, oh, you got to make money.
Yeah.
So I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? He's like, always buy two, one you don't read and one you read. So I was like, oh, okay. And I saw the pack and I was like, he was into baseball cards. And I was like, I don't like baseball. I go, oh, I want the Marvel pack. So I bought it and I opened it and I pulled it out. And the owner was like, dude, I'll buy it off you. And I was like, oh, no, no. I want to keep it. This is cool. I was little,
Yeah.
little hologram. And he was like, oh, do you want to trade or anything? I go, well, I do read comics. And he was like, okay. So what do you want to, what do you want to trade for? And I didn't know what it was worth. And my brother's like, well, he goes, Boyle Heights, little cholo-ish. He's like, what's up, Holmes? How much is it? And he scared the guy. He was like, oh, no, no, no. It's all good. It's all good. Let me show you the book. It's, I'm
Disculpe,
doing good
disculpe.
for it. And he said in Spanish too. He's like, hey, ¿qué tienes? ¿Qué me vas a enseñar? And I'm like, I go, relax, bro. He's cool. He's just trying to make, he has to make money. And back then, I knew he was trying to cut off a little off the top,
Yeah, for sure.
but make it sell. And I was like, oh yeah, no, no, you're good. I go, I'll take two comics. But I got a couple of my books graded, and this is the one I've had since I was a child. And
Let's check it. Oh, good lord, bro.
I
Oh,
sent
that's
it
a
out a few
9.8,
times
bro.
to get the Todd McFarlane autograph.
Yeah, that is
So
sick.
I got that. So this is one I treasure because it's me and my bro got this book. I think I was like,
That's important, dude. That's like major history.
yeah, dude, this is like something I treasure, and that's what it's all about. This channel right now. I just
for
wanted to
sure.
see what you guys got. And dude, I love your figures. It's gonna get me scared and get back into that, you know.
Well,
But
you, dude, we're in the month of August, man. So somebody's birthday's coming up, so I got
yeah,
something.
yours,
Oh
dude.
yeah. Oh
Happy
no,
early
no,
birthday, brother. Tell
no, no,
everyone in the
dude.
chat, tell him happy birthday.
No,
It's our month, but that
no,
boy's
no,
first. That's his birthday. August baby first, brother. I might be older, but you're the first one, man. So maybe we'll go do a little figure hunting on our
oh,
birthday
dude,
week. That'd be
that'll
kind of
be it.
cool.
Legit, bro. Tell me.
So we got to check that out. So I'm loving everything we're doing, brother. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I gotta know, out of all of those that you've been showing me, do you have one that you love? Like right there?
Yeah, man. Good God.
I know you have
It
stacks and stacks right there, man. I
and,
know
and
you're
it's a recent one, man. It's dude, it's a recent one, and it's probably iconic for the fact of yeah, Michael Jordan, bro. Like this is recent. It came out like maybe last year, but
wow.
it comes with the sneakers, you know.
That's sick.
It comes with basketballs, like facial features. It comes with like cloth goods and stuff like
That
that.
is sick.
Mayfix,
Oh
Mayfix,
man.
Medicom, Mayfix. Oh, Medicom, Mayfix. Uh, they do like vinyls, but they're figures, man. This is another. This is
That
another.
is cool.
This is another Mayfix figure. Their comic line. They're Spider Man. I have two of these, dude. Um, but
Oh, they got the McFarlane pose on the back. That's sick.
yeah, dude, they have the head sculpts too
That
are paying homage.
that's amazing.
But these are dope, man. These are like I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my left hand side right here or my right, you have Wolverine, you have Cyclops. I have like Hush figures. But their line, man, they're killing it. If you guys are like fans of like figures, offshore imports like Japanese, Mayfex, they're like you. If you were like to come into comic book or not even comic book collecting, but comic like figure collecting, and you didn't want to break the bank, I would recommend to a collector right off the bat. I would go Marvel Legends because that
Nice.
won't break the bank. You'll get $20, like 25 now or 24 now, but it doesn't break the bank. They're articulated. They're cheap. They do stand the test of time. You know, you could buy them in bulk too, like through Entertainment Earth. Like there's so much that you can do in this hobby. What's going on, John? John's
John,
comics with
comics with
kids,
kids.
my
Welcome.
brother. There's so much you could do when it comes to like collecting figures, man. Like there's variety. They're not only are like with Marvel Legends, like you're not only are you breaking the bank, but they have cloth good stuff that you can add. Usually it's cheaper than that. If you were gonna go higher scale, you would go like Mezco in the States. But if you were gonna go imports, like they have Mezco, they have SH Figure Arts, you have 1,000 Toys, you have um Sentinel, Play Arts Kai. There's so many things, but when you look at these figures, like this is like right off the page, bro. Like I mean, tell me that's not like coming from the comic book.
Dude, that's
And then
straight from the comic book. I like already started thinking McFarlane right there. That dude is
yeah,
sick.
the packaging. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys can see up here, but right above me, you can see my man Spider Man. I got two of them, man, just sitting up on the top of that dio. But yeah, dude, for the money now, like I've kind of whittled down. Like, okay, I'm gonna only collect so many figures. And it'd probably be more Mayfex. I stopped collecting Storm because they're bigger, so like
Yeah.
I'm only sticking with one line with the King of Fighters line because it's straight to my heart. But yeah, Mayfex, dude, Jordan is iconic, dude. Like, I mean, we were in that era. We bought
Yeah.
Jordans, we watched freaking the Bulls games, and we were being LA, we were fans of the Lakers and stuff like
Lakers,
that.
man.
Magic Jordan, AC Green, like
Trust
come
me,
on,
I didn't
Byron
like
Scott.
MJ. I didn't
Oh,
like MJ.
oh yeah,
Respected the hell out of him though.
yeah,
He's the greatest player I've ever seen.
yeah, yeah,
And
man.
when we played him in the playoffs and he beat us and Magic went down, I was heartbroken. So kudos to that figure, dude. I I respect that figure because I respect that man,
Yeah.
even though I don't like the man. But dude, that was a
Yeah.
sick figure though.
Yeah, dude. When I saw that, I had to have it, man. They're just the variety, man. I think it makes it hard for you to even want to like for
Yeah,
me to be in comics and that it's like a balance. I have to start to be smarter as a smarter collector, do digital, and maybe stay with those things. But
yeah, you gotta choose your battles though. You know, which
yeah,
ones do you want to get? I gotta.
yeah,
I'm going tunnel vision now. I can't because I know that Transformer line will never end, and um, I I love that thing so much. Like anything Transformers, I'll pick up.
yeah,
Comics, like I'm almost finished my run. I have it in my little filing cabinet. I just need
yeah.
4 more issues and I'm set. And that's bringing my childhood. So I always wanted to get that.
That's
But
dope.
so Bulls, is that your team?
No, dude. I'm a LA cat, man.
Ah,
Lakers all
you
the
like
way.
Jordan.
Yeah, but I like Jordan,
Okay.
dude. I respected his hustle and what he brought to the game. You know, he was a winner. You know, like in order to win, you're not gonna always be liked. I mean, you're gonna be the first person to the court, the last person leaving practice. It is a desire to be the best that you can possibly be. I mean, in
Yeah.
life, in any type of thing, you know, like in your job or in your facets, like your hobbies and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
mean,
totally.
it all leads to kind of like a message, right? I mean, you don't want to be like that guy that just bought figures and fucked them up. You're like, dude, don't go with that guy toy hunting,
No.
dude. Yeah, yeah,
Nah, my
he'll
nephew's
ruin it.
you. Don't come into my room and don't touch my figures. Yeah,
Oh my god, dude, my
Uncle,
nephew
knock
is
you
like,
out. Don't touch
yeah,
me.
yeah, my nephew, dude, he's like barely 3, and he's like already starting to push the door of my room and like look around. I caught him one time, and all I heard was wow. I had to bring his little butt out. I was like, no, 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 no. You can't have none of
Nice.
these things.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
them. I had them checked, dude. They walked in here, and well, you can come in here, you can look, don't touch.
Yeah.
Get one of these, you know.
Yeah. 5 across the eyes. Like, he's like,
Yes,
can you count this?
you
And
don't want one of these.
yeah.
They're all okay, okay.
You
But
must be hungry for a
yeah,
knuckle sandwich.
but, but now we got to hit a Laker game when we can, man.
Dude, I'm down. Let me
Have you ever
know,
been to a
man.
hockey game?
Yeah, I've been to the Kings games, dude. Like my boy has a seasonal pass, dude. So he's there. He's been going back actually recently.
Oh,
So
we got to hit
like
that
I
too.
want
Dude. That's my
dude
that
that
became my new love is hockey for
yeah,
the last I think 15 years.
yeah. It's
I
dude, it's dope.
I watched it with my nephew. He used to take me. He was a hardcore Kings fan. He would
Hmm.
talk smack. So I was like, Eric Lindros when he came out, loved him, but still a Kings fan to my heart. But
Yeah.
I loved Lindros anytime. So when he would come, I would cheer for him, and he'd be like, "Ah, you're a fake Kings fan." I go, "No, no, 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 no. I love the player, dude. That guy's awesome. I wish he would be a Kings fan, player." And I totally buy his jersey and everything, dude. But
Yeah.
like that's another thing that I was gonna show you that I was trying to find out
Oh
what sports
yeah.
stuff you like. So when the All Star came in like a few years ago,
Yeah.
I bought this mini helmet with my buddy Wes, and it was the 100 year.
Híjole madre.
And got
Yeah, this is
autograph.
comic treasures, guys. This is what we're
Yeah.
talking about here over here at JD's Comic Treasures,
So
man.
I wanted to show off, this beauty because I knew you like sports.
Oh
So I was
yeah,
trying to
dude.
figure
Yeah,
out
bring
what
yourself in,
collectors you
bro.
like.
Bring yourself in, bro. Highlight that guy. Bam! Look at that.
Got Bobby Orr's autograph right there.
That is sick, bro.
Got a little crooked there. Kyle Clifford. And we got Joe Sackett in there.
Yeah.
Timo Solani. So I love the Ducks because it was owned by Disney. I'm
Yeah.
a big Disney fan with my wife, but got a couple of autographs on that bad boy.
Dude, that is sick. JD,
But
man.
you
You
know,
are diverse.
I try to love everything, dude. Like you, man. I try to dabble in everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, think that's a beauty about collecting too, man, is that
Yeah,
you're not always stuck on one thing, and then if you do get tired of one thing, something else comes up, man.
but I
You
had to
know,
choose. Like I said earlier, choosing
yeah,
my
choose your
battles and
battles.
cut down to what I have. Like Justin hit the spot. No good comics. He told me when he brought up he's cutting it down to 3 comics a week. I think I'm going to cut down to maybe 5 comics a month. So we'll
Yeah,
see what
dude.
happens. But
Oof.
that's
Yeah.
this is one I treasure because I was able to meet some of the greatest players of all time, and I met them in one spot. So that was like super cool and super happy to meet them. And they
Yeah.
were sweethearts, dude. Like all of them. Like every time you meet somebody, Luke Robotite, dude, loved him since he was been in LA, and
Yeah.
he just like almost gave me a hug. He just like, come here, boom, and he's all, you want the autograph? I got you. I was like, and all, so it was cool.
Yeah.
Like I can't, you know, I don't know how what I'm gonna do, but like I'm gonna steal that from No Good. If what you're gonna do with that? Is that gonna be hand me downs to the family or the figures that you have, the comics,
Yeah.
or are you gonna sell them one day? What are you gonna do?
Oh man. I look at it like I have a nephew now, and I'm at the portion of 41. I'll be 41 this year, and reality really sets in when you're younger, dude. Like that time goes by, you don't think it's gonna go by fast, and then you start to look, and you're just like you're a young man at this point in time, right? Like 21, young, growing up, experiencing everything you can. And then as you get to this point, you're a man now, and you kind of start to think like this is all fun, this is great. My childhood is everything. I'm trying to rebuild that because like I think as a child, our parents, for me, like my parents were like, hey, we're going to give you what we can, we're going to work hard for it. You're not going to get everything. And, you have like rich friends that just have stuff, man. Oh, you already know, bro. You already know, man. I'm going to be like, hello, ladies. Hit him with that Barry White. Um, but I think for me, like, I would leave them to the comics to my niece and nephew. Same thing with action figures, man. I think my nephew would like loses gourd at the age that I would want. Like, cause like I said, I already knew there was value. So I didn't really play with my toys. And when I did, it was already like towards the tail end of, oh, like you're too old to play with toys now. Like
Never.
you could still put them in a, nah, never now. Right. Like never. I'm like, I always look at it like now I'm like, okay, well, like, I didn't get into like photography, like, and I'm looking at all these inspiring people. Yeah. Right. That's it. It's the circle. Like I don't want to hit that song, dude. I want to hit
Well, I
that
got the
ballad.
background. I got the background.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
dancing.
yeah. I'm just with a toy up in the air. I'm like,
Oh, what was that?
oh, Snake Eyes, man. That was Hasbro Snake Eyes classified.
Oh, that's my GI Joe figure right there.
Yeah, dude. I added like with other figures, dude. I do model kits, and they do like they make guns, dude, for 1/12 scale collection. And
That's
this is
sick.
a Chris Vector. Uh, this Chris Vector gun.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's my favorite character from that line.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that and Storm Shadow, but Snake Eyes my man, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Snake
totally
Eyes, dude.
sweet.
Posed to perfection, or at least tried. Like he's jumping back. Bam! Straight
That
bullet.
is sick.
Who shot you?
Who made that
But
one?
Hasbro. So Hasbro came out with this was big, dude, in the toy community line that you have Marvel Legends, which is everybody's favorite. Like the team, they listen to you. They have come up. They reutilize bucks, but they started to make newer molds and they started to make it a lot more different characters, comic centric characters. You were starting to you still are. You're seeing a lot of Galactus, for God's sakes.
Yes.
Who would ever think we would have had a Galactus? Now they're starting to do that, right? Then they have Star Wars Black Series, and
Yeah.
not to diss anybody that loves Star Wars Black Series or anything like that, but it's not the team doesn't listen to them. They don't listen to their fans. They use the same bucks. They ignore you guys. They insult. They don't, it's like an insult.
Yeah.
It's like a repaint to a thing that you're going to buy, and they know that you're going to rebuy it because you're a lover of Star Wars and a collector of that. But let's be honest. If you were collecting Star Wars and you were doing pops, yeah, that's a long line to go into. So if you're doing Hasbro, that's an even longer line.
Yeah.
And they're not as articulate as they should be. They should really dig in. Then you got the coming of Power Rangers, and that was like the sweet spot because you saw that you could build better figures, right? Way better figures with Hasbro.
Yeah.
and that was a clear indicator. Mighty Power Rangers are like, okay, there's the drop down leg method now that they're utilizing. The torsos are made different, so you can really get those dynamic poses. I mean, that's what it's really all about. I mean, are you gonna like take your figures and just throw them like neutral, or are you gonna pose them? Are you gonna give them variety? You're gonna give them that special look. So when somebody comes into your place, they're like, "Dude, you got this figure?" And damn, that's a pretty dope pose. How the hell did you get this Dio? But the last thing that came out of Hasbro was GI Joe classified line. It hasn't gotten the best response. It's because of the new, like the reuse of the same characters.
Uh,
But just now, man, they just started to like revamp different characters and stuff like that. We're gonna get the Dreadnoughts. We're gonna get the twins coming up soon. And I know
oh,
for me, those
Carmen Tamos.
yeah,
Nice.
man. And for that, um, for me, those were some of my dope GI Joe figures. You're gonna get Spirit eventually. That's what I want. I want a Spirit. I want a Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, you got a Sergeant Slaughter through a side company. Mattel put one out that sold out in seconds. But a lot. I mean, dude, this is our childhood, and that's for me. Like that's what really brings it back to me. Like, and Snake Eyes was it, man. It came with a. It was a New York City Comic Con's exclusive, so it was their Toy Fair exclusive. Came with in a big box. Came with a rack full of weapons. It came with a print like
Oh,
a
nice.
of yeah, dude. It's
That's a
amazing.
sick one though. That's a oh, you're getting me the chills to want to get back into that GI Joe. Maybe
Yeah, dude.
the twins, man. Oh, that'd be sick.
I got
Very
a
cool.
Destro too, man. Yeah, see,
Oh,
like Fable for Fable also, I forgot Hasbro does the Transformers lines, and
yeah.
those are dope. Their Transformers are dope. Like that if you were a Transformer collector, you were a G1 guy and you were picking up like those figures, that's I haven't gone down that line, but like RC, as soon as I saw RC, I'd be like, yes, because that's a smaller body that you can really get more dynamic poses in. There's certain figures that you like with Transformers, you'll build them, and if you were trying to get like a good pose in, you might break it because
Yeah.
it has to you have to rebuild like re-transform it in, so it only has that luxury. But if you were to go like Masterpiece or Flame Toys, those are like your epic, like articulated figures. They transform. I mean, and there's more into it, dude. I mean, for me, like you're making me want to stop collecting comic books and going back to toys, bro.
Dude, you're opening my eyes. This is the stuff I disconnected from, and you're just showing me stuff that I'm like, whoa, that's like more detail than what I remember. Like the old ones I remember I stopped was like Power the Force. Like they're still small, there's not great detail, and I
Yeah,
was like, you know what? I don't think figures are gonna get better. Then I saw the RC and I was like, oh, I gotta get it.
yeah.
And then those are figures I think I'll break down and just get figures that never were released
hmm
and just get those.
So, there's also like if you like Transformers and you liked RC, they did a masterpiece of RC just recently. But they also with Flame Toys, they do like model kits, right? They don't break the bank.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
around $40. Like
That's not
so.
bad.
I have a model kit that's by my bookcase that's of Drift, and he looks dope. The other thing that you do is like if you do get a model kits, now that I look at it, I'm like, dude, it's just looks okay. The stickers are on it, but then you think about it, you're like, dude, what if I got into painting? Like you could because
Down the
again
rabbit hole.
variety, dude. Like
Yeah,
I think with like toys, dude, like I know people that do cloth goods, like that are in the industry now that like had no name in the beginning, that grew up to like in this toy community to have a name, just like what we're doing in the comic community. Um, and now the guy's like working with Super Seven, like on their cloth good stuff for like their action figure lines, and he does like Mythic Legions, and he does him and his wife do other lines, but they're like if you go onto their site, you'll wait a year for that thing, but it makes the figure so much better, dude. Like because like when you get like stupid like I shouldn't say stupid, but you get Marvel Legends, right?
yeah,
They're plastic capes, like there's nothing dynamic about it, dude. Like it just there's no variety. So to be able to put a cloth cape on that, now you got to figure, right?
another level.
Now you got to figure it's unique to only you, unless other people buy them, which like that's the whole name of the game, right?
Yeah,
But you there's guys that make accessories like freaking like I got a bunch of stuff like Headcast and like effect pieces. And like I think that's the beauty about collecting is that when you're in comics, you're going after keys, you're doing this, you're doing that. With toys, it's the same thing, man. You're like you might be an old school cat that's digging through flea markets and looking for old childhood toys, and that's your bread and butter, and that's fine. I love all type of toys. I love all type of collectors. But you got folks that are like, hey, I want like this guy did 3D printed a proton cannon. I'm gonna put that mug on my Iron Man. You know,
Yeah,
again, variety, dude. That's the whole thing. You're just reliving your childhood, and you're making things. You're able to pay for that hobby and that luxury now.
yeah. I'm gonna at that point where I'm gonna start trading some stuff to start getting other stuff. But you opened my eyes on the new stuff, which is pretty badass, dude.
I got
I'm
something
gonna
for you. I got something
yeah.
for you soon that I'm gonna give to
We're
you.
gonna do our little comic hunting and little figure hunting and see what we come up with, and we'll hit up our boy in the OC, Sith Lordly, and see what he has some honey spots over there, and then we can
Oh
come back
yeah,
the other way and
yeah. I
hit.
know Sith. I know Sith collects.
Yeah, I know he has a sick collection, man. So
Yeah, he is a mixture. That the
yeah,
good thing about
he's a variety. His cards, dude, he's bringing me back on baseball, hockey cards, especially the hockey cards, man.
yeah,
I see his stuff. I'm like, dude, that's my childhood right there.
yeah, and I think that's the part that we look at aside from um, doing these shows and having a love for comic books and nostalgia and getting as much content out to people is that
Yeah.
we are just normal people that started collecting as kids. And maybe we didn't get that luxury of getting those toys. I mean, how many figures did like you remember the Jurassic Park line?
Yep.
I wanted that and I never got that. My mom was
Yeah.
like,
I
"Como
didn't get that either.
chingues, como ching, no mames way."
I wanted a T Rex.
Yeah,
I
right. I'm
wanted
like,
it so
she's like,
bad.
"What are you gonna do with a freaking T-Rex, huh?" And
I was
my
thinking
dad
like
was like
Indiana
the
Jones.
strict one. No, yeah,
Mhm.
but now that I mean, with work and everything like that, and the years I've put in and everything, and being able to do like pay for these things. I mean, I went like we're talking about sports, right? And when I saw your hockey helmet, like UFC, I love UFC. I started going to those like way before,
Off
like
the
when they
ground
were
stuff. Yeah.
underground, dude, and they started to sponsor. I think when they sponsored that shit was dope because you had variety. You had shirts, like walkout shirts. Now it's all like Reebok, but now it's Venom.
Yep.
But even Venom was one of those lower brands that were coming up. So it was just like a Comic Con too. But you got to meet like all the fighters before they had their hype and everything like that. I think that was an awesome thing, dude. To meet BJ Penn, I have like like gloves signed with him. There's just so much to even kind of. This is JD. This is probably one of the better shows to talk about because it's not only comic treasures, but it's everything as a whole, right? Like you just
Yeah.
showed me a sports memorabilia, and I think that's what it is. It's like comic treasures, but it's really the treasures of a collector.
Yeah.
Like the memoirs of a collector and what we all love, dude. And I'm so happy that you would even think of me to even come on, man, because it's a
You,
lot, man.
it's
It's a
gonna
variety.
evolve, and you're making it evolve just by showing me your action figures. So I might even change the name on it because
Oh no, man. I think this is the name you have is great. It's just it like this the first episode blew into like so much more because it really there's layers into collecting, there's levels into collecting, and it allows me to see what you like and vice versa. And like we were talking in line at the comic book store, but now like I get to see, oh, like dang, dude, he has like freaking a
yeah,
helmet.
I'm seeing a different side of you, which is even making me like you even more. I'm even
Yeah.
getting closer, which is cool because a lot of these cats we're not going to see until this craziness ends, which I love.
Hmm.
And you're the again, you and Justin inspired me to get on this, and Sith Lordly. He threw me on yesterday, and I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to you
Yeah.
to do this. So now I can get to know you guys, which is cool. And then an hour flew by. We're like at that time, brother.
Yeah, yeah, man. See, it
So
didn't
even
feel
just
like it.
talking figures and everything, it just it is amazing.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be addicted to this, so I'm gonna be talking to everybody. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
have you on the show once again in the future because you're my brother, dude.
Oh, dude,
Uh,
likewise, bro.
right when I first met you, I knew we clicked. We saw each other. I knew something was there, and I appreciate you.
Oh, dude, I appreciate you anytime, man. Anytime you want me to come on, man, I'm down, dude. And I'm actually super excited to see who you bring on next. from the community, because I mean, this is about the best part about that. I mean, we talk about comics, we're seeing each other's things, but to be able to see what we collect in general is the better part of it, because you have stories and everything else like that, man. And I think that takes us back to a time machine in a time where we wish we were there, and I think we are. I mean, when
Yeah,
we when you,
totally.
when you're starting to hold this figure and you got a dumb look in your eyes like this, that's when you know you're in love, dude. Because
You have that little twinkle in there.
yeah,
That
dude.
stuff
My
is
mom,
good.
my mom hits me up in Spanish, like laughing at me, like I have that dumb look in my eyes, and she's like,
Ahí te va
you
el
know,
mío.
yeah, 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 yeah. I get it. I get it.
Well,
Now you
thank
can't.
you
Now she
for,
can't hit me.
yeah. She still can hit you with the chancla though.
She's good with that. She's good with that.
That's
I'm
my
out.
mom too.
No.
She can throw that in it. It's somehow it curves.
It did at one point, man. I seen it.
I don't know how they do it. They do boomerang action on that. Brother
Yeah.
Joe, thanks for jumping in, brother. Dopey Tam, that's my other buddy. Thanks for jumping in.
Dopey.
But Steve,
Thank you, bro.
platform's yours. What's on plan for this coming week? What do you
Oh
do?
man. All right. So this week, I think we were planning on doing a drop the mic today, but I don't know if that'll happen. I kind of wanted to go back on Friday's rap battle and kind of just do a 30-minute show, kind of go over those rhymes, but go over what I messed up on to kind of give a little insight, which was Friday. DJ Links, if you didn't watch it, check it out. It was a good time, man. I truly believe in testing yourself, doing new things, putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, and growth. So that was a great experience. I can't wait for the next one and the next one and the next one. Hopefully, I get more writing done. And so Sunday is top picks of the week as well, man. We got 7 p.m. PST tonight with the team Never Heard, my brothers, man. Good to be back. I went radio silent, and now I'm back with my boys. So that'll be a great way to bring it back in. We got some top picks of the week. Let's see. We got Fanime talk on Monday. We're going to close out Record of Ragnarok. This is the final episode to season 1, man, and it's going to be epic, dude. This one was an amazing fight with Poseidon, and you got this samurai cat that just, man, what an epic tale. And that's it, man. We're planning on more content as we go along. You got the bottom half coming in as well. I know Ian's been working on some new things going on as well, man. So we're just other than that, man, we're just busy. We want to be able to kind of put a little more content going along. We want to be able to hear from the fans, and not even from the fans. I'm sorry, guys, our friends and family. In that sense, I always, you say that, and it just
It
doesn't
didn't sound
sound
right.
like it's like a thing that like one of those things that you say out of your mouth, and you're like, wait, that's not really real. Like that's not even the truth. Yeah, you guys are all friends, man, and family. So we really want to sit down and kind of get that feedback as well, like newer things that come, like newer ideas to come along. That's it, man. That's it, man. What about you, man? What's
I'm
cracking for you, bro? Talk
gonna
to me.
try this out, brother, and then I'm gonna be on your show in October. So I'm looking forward to
Can't
that.
wait.
Hang out with the rest of the guys. I can't.
Woo!
Your crew's cool, dude. I love all of them. Uh, you know
Even
me,
Jr.
dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
Even Jr. Dude, he's a bear, dude. He's a
Yeah,
great guy.
no, yeah, he is.
I talked
That's
to
my
him when
brother
we
right
were out
there.
for Justin's birthday, and it to- total flip. And I saw him
Yeah,
for who he is, and I'm like, that's a cat I love on my side. So I loved all of them, dude. Freaking Hood Rat,
yeah, they're dope,
Alonzo,
man.
all you guys. So I appreciate you joining me. I had a blast.
Much love, bro.
I got to
Me
know
too.
you even more, brother, which is even cool. And I know we're going to be hanging out even more and more, which I love.
LA.
And to the chat, community, family, thanks for watching the rewind. Thanks for being here today. Got through some bumps, but I think we're doing it, brother.
That's it,
So I'll
man.
have another show in about 2 weeks. Um, I told Steve, but I'm gonna just tell you I have a little family thing that I got to take care of, and then I'll be back with another episode with another family member. So I appreciate you all, and have a good Sunday. Have a good week. Love. So we're out, brother.
Much love, y'all. Take care.